A Fool's Hope is the 14th episode of the 4th season of Star Wars Rebels. During the episode, the Ghost returns to the planet of Selos and meets up with the clones and other Rebel allies, including Hondo Ohnaka. Hera inspires them to make a plan to go back to Lothal and fight for Ezra, as the Padawan meditates in the fields of the planet. Sabine brings him back to the Rebel base, where he talks to Hera about a vision he had of Thrawn coming back to Lothal, and suggests immediate action against the Empire. Ryder Azadi advises against attacking without further support, and later contacts Governor Pryce to arrange amnesty for himself, in exchange for the location of the Rebel cell, seemingly betraying Ezra and the others. A short while later, Ezra explains his connection to the Lothwolves to Sabine, before the two spot Imperial gunships heading towards them and opening fire on the hidden base. Aboard one of the transports, Pryce orders for Ezra to be taken alive, while the rebels fight off the invading Imperials. Ezra engages Rook in combat as Chopper contacts Hera about the attack. Receiving the transmission, the Ghost returns over Lothal, and Hondo explains how they will get through the blockade over the planet, which involves the crew waiting for a cargo ship in order to get past the fleet undetected. During the battle, Zeb holds back the gunships from taking the ore crawler as Ezra rejoins him to fight back the stormtroopers. Pryce uses the gunships to attack the ore crawler instead, which forces the rebels further into the base. With a cargo ship emerging from hyperspace behind them, the Ghost crew uses the ship's magnetic clamp to lock onto the cargo bay of the larger ship, ensuring the rebels successfully make it into the atmosphere of Lothal. Rook chases down the fleeing rebels and holds the survivors hostage. Then Pryce boasts her victory over them and exposes Ryder as a traitor to the rebels. Faking his betrayal so that Pryce would come to them, Ryder spots the Ghost arriving and deploying the other rebels to fight off Rook, Pryce, and the stormtroopers. Chopper is able to jam the Imperial transmissions while Hera leads the gunships away from the base. Ezra and the others fall back into the cave, where he summons the Lothwolves for assistance. While the Wolves effortlessly take out the remaining forces, Gregor jokes about Worf having his Wolf Pack back, a reference to the 104th Wolfpack Battalion that Worf commanded during the Clone Wars. With Pryce captured, the Ghost regroups with the Lothal cell in the fields, and Ezra tells them that the fight against the Empire on the planet is not yet over. This episode depicts the final battle of Lothal, and how everyone that Ezra has connected with throughout the series has returned to help him out in this one last fight. This helps to bring the stories of the past seasons together, but does seem to struggle with focusing on all of the characters introduced throughout the show. The rebels are finally able to exploit Pryce's desperation to lead her into a trap and have an Imperial hostage of their own, and it was nice to see Ryder use his history with Pryce to aid the rebels. Even minor characters had a part to play in this first part of the finale, and it is evident that the team at Lucasfilm were trying to tie up all the loose ends, especially with how the next episode ends. As for the characters of A Fool's Hope, Hondo returning is always a welcome, and he adds some much needed comic relief alongside his Ugnaught partner Melch. The clones each get their chance to shine over the course of these two episodes, and in some ways it feels like this is not only wrapping up Rebels, but the Clone Wars series as well. Especially for the stories of the main cast, all there is left to do now is reunite the family and bid farewell to the series in one final episode.